Hey, what's up out there, family and friends? It's your boy, the motivational teacher to the masses, bringing you these hits or this midday motivation. For all the people that are watching this via replay, please fast forward to 2 minutes as I am going to share this out on all of my social media outlets. I'm starting to see eyes. Come on, if you would, please give me a shout. What's up? I'm on this new platform where I necessarily can't see people as they join the room. So please let me know you out there. Please share this with your friends and family. That's the highest form of really getting it, is by you sharing it with other people. So I really appreciate you all doing that as we get ready to break some bread. Hey, what's up, Carrie? I see Carrie joining us via YouTube. Thank you for joining us, Carrie. Hey, congratulations on getting those new licenses also. That's what I'm talking about. Always looking to improve. Always looking to improve. I don't even see where I can share this one. So I don't see where I can share. So I'm definitely going to ask you all to share it for me out there. We got about another 40 seconds before we get ready to break this bread up. Oh, there it is right there. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Hey, what's up? Hey, Tanya. Hey, Deborah. Thank you for joining us, Auntie Deborah. Hey, Winnie. Thank you for joining us today. I see you and I have been posting some cute pictures out there. Hey, Tessa, I hope you're having a great birthday week. I know you out there getting it in, enjoying yourself. Don't look a day over 27. Thank you for sharing it, Tanya. I appreciate it. Please invite people. We got about 7 more seconds before I get going. Please invite people. I got to tell you all that we have been on a crash course with Destiny the last couple of weeks, man. I am telling you, like, these things have been off the chains. Hey, what's up, Sister Queen? How you doing out there? These things have been off the chain, man. If you're looking to get to the next level of life, or if you're looking to help a family member get to the next level of life, please invite them, share this, and like this, because I am about to break bread. What's up, family and friend? It's your boy, the motivational teacher to the masses, bringing you this midday motivation on a Saturday. Hold on. I know right now the world is in chaos. I know right now the world is in turmoil. I know right now it looks like the picture of the world looks dim. It looks like the world is coming apart at the fabric of what this country is. It looked like between a pandemic and injustice that the United States has been to a place it's never been before. And if that is what you see out there, that is probably what it is. It's looking dim. But I have something to say right now. But I want that now to be of good cheer. I want you to have hope. I want you to have hope for tomorrow. I want you to have hope for today. I want you to know that there's a better day coming. I want you to know that you do not have to partake in what's going on in this world. I'm going to break bread before it's over today. Thank you, Carrie, for sharing that. Hey, Elkie, how are you doing? Hey, we're going to break bread before it's over. I want you to be of good cheer. We're not going to come here somber like we've been watching Fox News or CNN News or MSNBC News. Don't come here with that spirit of grief on you. I know a lot is going on in the world. And trust me being an African-American male, I feel it. I have a range of emotions, but I cannot allow my emotions to pull me away from what God has already given us on the inside. And I'm with the marches, I'm with all that good stuff. But believe you me, there's some good stuff out here we're going to talk about today. What's up, Ryan? Thank you for joining us. Hey, we're going to talk about some good stuff. Last, my Motivational Monday, I did the power of I am. The power of I am was so, like, man, I got to tell you, if you have not watched the power of I am from last Monday, I would suggest you go back, because this isn't a continuation. I know, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of people with a lot of good content out there, and everybody just join it. But I'm asking you to commit to yourself. Commit to yourself. Find you 3 big people, the big 3, the 3 people that you listen to, and you commit to that program, because I got to tell you, what we are doing is building 2020. What is the year of vision? I don't care if Corona. We said that the first Monday in 2020, we talked about the year of vision. When we said that, we knew there were going to be some challenges in 2020. We didn't know there was going to be Corona. We didn't know it was going to be our brother George Floyd. We didn't know what it was going to be, but there were going to be challenges. But it does not change the fact that my assignment in 2020 is still my assignment. It's the year of vision. It's the year of purpose. It's the year of deployment. And we're going to talk more about that today. So I want you all to chime into this conversation. I want to make this interactive. My last Saturday conversation was over like 1,500 views. So y'all, let's make this interactive. Talk back to me, because I do believe that there's something out there that God is trying to get to you. Today, we're going to talk about part 2, the power of I am. The genesis of I am statements started with God Almighty. When God got ready to do a big thing through Moses, and Moses said, God, I stutter. I got all these problems, God, and you want me to go to Pharaoh? And you want me to tell Pharaoh to let my people go? And then Moses said, who am I supposed to say sent me? He said, tell him I am sent me. I'm going to break bread before this is over. Tell him I am sent me. And see, I am whatever you need me to be. And see, most of us, we make I was statements. And we talk about what I did and what I used to be and how I ain't got enough. He said, no, you tell them I am sent me. I am is always present. I am is always present. I am always lives in the now. I am sent me. And see, until we're able to become the I am version of ourselves, we'll never be able to attain the promises. We'll never be able to attain that gift that's already been given to us from the foundation of the earth. I am sent me. That job that you want, you need to find an I am on the inside of you. And it's amazing. Like, I hire people. I hire, we got my business is worth over $24 million, and I work for a Fortune 100 company, and I sit in on interviews. And as I sit in on interviews, I can tell, what's up, Mike? Appreciate it. As I sit in on interviews, I can tell which version of a person comes in the room. If I ask a question, they go talking about all that they did 10 years ago. I won 10 years ago. I was number 1 in sales 10 years ago, or I overcame this 10 years ago. It's an I was person. When I'm sitting in the interview, I don't want to meet the was, I want to meet the am. Tell me why I should hire you today. My record, what I did in the past shows my success. No. I'm looking at what you got today. You could have had a sucky past and you found a new I am, and it created a 2.0 version of yourself. We're going to break bread before this is over today. Until we get in a place where I'm comfortable standing in I am shoes. Until I'm comfortable when I say I am, and what follows gives me life. I'm going to break bread in a minute. I am connects us to source energy. I am connects us to source energy. There's so many people that live from themselves. They don't see themselves as a part of a bigger picture. They don't see themselves as a part of the creator, of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. They don't see themselves as having a bigger role on this earth. And see, that's why the world is in turmoil today. Like we see everything with George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery. Why? Because, can I break bread? I'm going to tell you the truth now. I am going to tell you the truth, because that there was something in my generation and the above generation on the inside of us that connected us to where we somehow thought that this world could not change in the way we wanted to see it change. I'm going to break bread right now. Our I am somewhat kept us limited into how far we can go. But this generation before us, I wore my shirt today. Thank you, Shakira. I had somebody send me this. I'm going to break bread. The revolution is being televised. Why? Because this generation below me, they're not accepting that my I am is this country that we in now, the sentiment, the racism, the hate, the white people, black people, Asian Americans, everybody. Those people on the street are not accepting that I am as it is. And until we get to the point where we don't accept that I am as it is, we will always be in this same situation. We will always. Right now, we set in the manifestation of our previous I ams. Whether my life is good, whether my life is bad, whether it's medium, no matter where I am sitting in my I am. I attracted what I have to me. What's up, Jose? I attracted what it is to me. You right, Elke, 2 words, so short, but very powerful. It's source energy. I attract it to me. We have to raise our level of consciousness to attract what God has for us. I don't say what I see. I remember, I told this story last week. I remember when I met my wife, when I met Crystal, before we got married. I I was 2 years out of a divorce. I was, a house that close to foreclosure that I took a loss on. I had to pay that money back. I had a car that was real big and real beautiful that I could barely pay. I was living in a room the size of a closet with a colleague with a box spring and a mattress on the floor, and I had 3 suits that could fit in the closet. I was in a terrible, externally, I was in a terrible situation. And then here come Crystal. She has a master's degree, working on a 6-year degree. She has two cars, one paid off. She has her own house, own mortgage, and she has all these things going on. And I asked her after we got married a couple of years, I said, what about me back then that made you attracted to me? She simply said that you never talked like you were in that situation. Although physically I was in that situation, my I am is that I'm bigger and I'm greater than my situation. Although I was about to break bread, although I was in that situation, I was not of that situation. That situation did not define who I am. Boy, I just broke bread. I just broke bread. You cannot allow what you see in the physical to shape your, boy, somebody better write that down. Somebody better take that home. Right there, if you can only grasp that last comment, that's enough for you to change your life forever. That's enough. I know right now, some of you all, you may not have enough money at the end of the month, but change your I am. I don't speak what I have. I speak what I got on the inside of me. I don't speak what I see. I speak to the unseen that's on the inside of me. I have zero time to talk about what I lack because I know all good things have already been given to me. I am abundant. I remember when I was flat broke, I always said I'll never be broke another day in my life. And I didn't have gas to get back home. And I still said I'll never be broke another day in my life because brokenness was never my reality. Brokenness, being insecurity was never my reality. Being insecure, being self-preservation was never my reality. Don't speak what you are. Speak what you want to see. The things that do appear were not made of things that do appear. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Before the Wright brothers ever got in a plane, they had to build it mentally. I'm going to break bread today. Holler at your boy out there. I'm going to bring it, Shamika. You already know it. Hey, I'm going to make you run around the house. I'm going to run around this house myself. If I get up and run, y'all just hold on. I will be back. I promise you, I will be back. The world was framed. Hold on, let me get back to the Wright brothers. The Wright brothers, before we ever saw the first airplane, before they tested that model 800, 900 times and it failed, they had to build it. They had to create the blueprint in their own mind so that the things that are seen were manifested from the things that were not seen. Boy, y'all, come on now. Come on now. Hey, somebody better get that right there. That's enough to change your life. Why are we, I know right now, I'm gonna break bread, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all give me 10 more minutes. I am going to break bread. I got some stuff on this paper that's gonna change your life. It's going to absolutely change your life, but you got to become a partaker of what I'm saying. Like if some of us live so casual that we're going to end up a casualty. When you hear a truth, you got to be adamant about grabbing that thing and applying it to your life. It's amazing, man. Like I listen to the power of I am from Monday. I listen to it Tuesday. I listen to it Wednesday, and I listen to it Thursday morning. Come on, Elkie. I'm going to do it. Make a plan. I'm going to make it plain. I listened to it 3 mornings in a row, and I got something different every morning. And that's what I'm like. You got to be committed to this. Like when you hear truth, like when you got to take that thing and you got to start sowing it into your I am. You might have to say it 150 times before it becomes a part of your I am. You might have to say it 1,000 times before you actually see any of it coming to fruition. But if you never get it and sow it, you can never have it. I just gave you the keys to the kingdom. I just gave you the keys to get everything you want out of life. I just gave you the keys. Oh, I got a millionaire on the inside of me. I just gave you the keys to unlocking it. I got a nonprofit organization I want to start on the inside of me. I just gave you the keys to unlock it. I want to lose 100 pounds, motivational teacher to the masses. What is your I am? What is your I am? Last week, I gave you three areas of your life where you should create I am statements. Number 1, you should create one about your being. Number 2, you should create one about your purpose. And number 3, you should create one about your abundance. I don't know lack. Even when I was broke, I didn't know lack. I'll never be broke, busted, or disgusted another day of my life. Man, I'm finding money. Money finding me. Gifts and blessings. Bill paid off. Debts demolished. All that good. I said it so many times until it became a reality. Until it became one with my I am. I'm telling you how to change your life right now. I'm telling you how to change your life. Stop looking at situations as they are. Use your creative ability like the Wright brothers to build an airplane, to build your wealth, to build your business, to build your relationships, to build your kids. My wife and I, we had a conversation about a month ago. We said we got to stop saying what we see and start saying what we want to see. Stop doing that. Instead of saying stop doing that, hey, why don't you pick up your clothes? Pick up your clothes, please. When you get out the shower, you left your clothes on the floor again. Pick up your clothes. Because now I'm making I am statement. Boy, come on, Elkie. I am healthy. I am whole by mind, body, and soul. I am. Caps. I am. I dare every one of you all to wake up in the morning and you create you. So I gave you 12 last week, 12 powerful I am statements. And you start beginning to speak these things that be not as though they were. And you start seeing it physically. I saw my sister Queen. She did a vision party the other night. She was on for almost 90 minutes. Oh, man, like she was real specific with it. That's why I'm telling you all, like, man, the life you want is on the other side of your I am. See, we try to build from the outside in, but the system is we create from the inside out. And I'm going to break bread before this is over. God is the God that drives my confidence. I don't make these statements, oh, he's arrogant, he's this, he's that. No, I don't make these comments or these I am statements based on my credibility. I don't make these I am statements based on what I think about me. I don't make these I am based on what the world thinks about me. I make these I ams based on what God said about me. That's the only truth that lasts. Who is God a man that he shall lie? Nor the son of man that he shall have to repent? Somebody better holler at your boy. Create from the inside out. Carrie, you just broke bread. You gotta create from the inside out. That man, everything you need in life, you already have it. Elkie, everything you need in life, you already have it. I'm not going on a search. You know, somebody wrote a book, Man's Search for Himself. Are you really serious? That book shouldn't have sold 10 copies. A man doesn't have to go on a search for himself. God hid the man on the inside of the man so nobody could find it but that man and manifest it. I'm gonna break bread in here tonight. The power of I am part 2. Yep, I got you. In order to manifest the true you, there are 3 things you gotta know. There are 3. When I say no, check your boy out. When I say no, I'm not talking about like just your normal KNOW. I'm not talking about like no, like ooh, I know what color the door is. The door is white because I'm looking at it. I'm not talking about no like that. When I'm talking about no, it's almost like Adam knew Eve, and they became one. I'm talking about knowing like you're intimate with this thing. You meditate with this thing day and night. You and this thing y'all have a romance going on that I seek it out early in the morning. Will I seek the and I won't go to bed without having it on my mind. I'm talking about when you know it, you become intimate. That the two become, it's almost like marriage. The two become one. Boy, I'm breaking bread right now. And so when I'm talking about no, 3 things you must know. You got to become one with every one of these. Now, I'm getting these the keys to the king. These the keys to absolutely changing your life. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen. I know. Man, listen. When I say I know, I was so broke. I was so broken. And until I came into the knowledge of these principles of understanding that I got to connect what I want out here in here first. Man, you start manifesting like you start manifesting things in your life like you like, man, God, this is you're blowing my mind right now. God, you're blowing my mind with the things you're doing. But it's actually not God really blowing your mind because he has more in store, but it's actually you connecting yourself to source power. And source power or attracting those things to you. God's attracting those things to you because you built yourself on the inside to where you can withstand it. Like, it's amazing that it's according to the power that worketh in us. Like, the same God that I love and serve, the same God you love and serve, could be two whole different things. And I'm so far off my notes, but I'm going to break this bread up. It can be two whole different things. Like, one person can see God as one that's slapping you upside the head with the Bible and telling you what you need to be doing. And then one person can see him as their source, connecting them to everything they need in life. The person that sees him as connecting him to everything in life will be the person that gets everything out of life. And the other person that see him only connecting him to a bunch of rules and regulations, that's all they're going to get is a bunch of rules and regulations. And so it's all about what we're able to connect ourselves to draw it to us. I just broke bread right there. It's all about our source energy that we project that brings it back to us. Three things you must know in order to have a strong, to be able to create a strong I am. Number one, you have to know your source. You have to know your source. A source is a supply of something that we cannot produce on our own. You have to know your source. I understand that in this shell of a body of who Anthony is, he is not alone able to connect himself with the masses. That Anthony himself is not, I don't have the source power or source energy or the resources to connect me to the masses. However, but when you connect me with my unlimited source, with unlimited potential, which is God working through me, it creates the ability, it creates the how. I am only responsible for the why. Somebody better catch that. I am only responsible for the why. I am only responsible for the why. The pressure is off my back on the how, because that's my partner's role in bringing the how. How am I going to reach the masses? I honestly can't give you that answer right now. All I know is that I have been called to the masses, and my partner, God, my source, is going to connect me with the source energy I need in order to attract the masses. See, most of you all think that the masses just come. The masses just don't come. My source energy is almost like a magnet to attract. What? Y'all don't make. I'm gonna run up out of here in a minute, man. Like, that right there alone is so powerful. I can't even finish the statement. Like, God, I don't even feel like that is mind blowing. That I don't have to go out and get the masses, because my energy is going to attract the masses. Goodness, I don't know what else to say. I literally could hang up on this thing right now and just go run around this block 5 times, 7 times, like the walls of Jericho come tumbling down. Because I don't have to. It's amazing. I'm not jealous of anybody's gift. I love seeing people prosper. I'm not fretting because somebody else has something. Why? Because it's my energy that's going to attract the masses. I rejoice, and when I see a lot of people on this list, I rejoice when they have something going on great. Why? Because I love seeing them. But what they got going on does not have anything to do with what I got going on. It's my energy. It's God giving me my how, which is going to attract the masses. I just broke bread right there. And see, it's a lot of us out there, know who your source is. It's a lot of us out there just working hard. Oh, I'm going 140 motivational teacher to the masses, and I ain't got it yet. Motivational teacher to the masses, I'm working 3 jobs, and it just seems like I can't get it. Motivational teacher to the masses, no matter how good I am to my husband, he's never good back to me. No matter how much I do with my kids, I do for my kids, they always find a way of not. Hey, the how is not yours. The how is not yours. You manifest who you are on the inside and allow what you're looking for to be attracted to you. You are a magnet when you work in correlation with your source energy, which is God. I broke bread right there. I don't even know if I should just leave this point completely, because there's nothing I can do better than that. I'm just gonna break bread. There's nothing I can do better than that right there. If you don't understand how powerful you are in this earth, after saying that, you are stronger than a Category 5 storm. You are stronger than any other source. I know they say energy, the sun's energy is so amazing. You know, we just saw SpaceX go up. You know, we just saw all this unlimited, all this power. But honestly, you are stronger than all of that stuff. I just broke bread. Your energy is stronger than that of the sun and moon pulling itself together. You have the ability to attract what you want in your life. I just gave you power. Know who your source is. Number two, this is a big one. And this honestly should have his own show, on weekend, on whatever. This should really have it. We got to start thinking deployment versus employment. Right now, I'm watching the coronavirus. We're hearing the news about it's 40 million Americans that's unemployed. You know what? 40 million Americans shouldn't have never been employed. We got to start thinking deployment. To employ means to hire for money. Listen to your boy right now. To employ means to hire for money, that I'm trading my time for money. You right, Elka, we got him on the inside of us. And you just brought in a good point. You just brought on a good point that most people are praying. Elke sent me this way, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to give y'all some strong stuff right here. But you can thank Elke for this or be mad at Elke for this because she brought this up. And I got to take the bait because that's where I'm going. For most of us, we're praying to a God in the heavens and the God, if you would, just please bless me. God, if it be thy will, we're asking a God that's in the heavens of the earth. But to Elke's point, it's him living on the inside of us. He's on the inside of us. I'm not praying to a God that I don't know or some big guy in the sky when it's according to the power that worketh in us. God wants every good thing for me. I'm coming, Shamika. You already know it. He wants me to have green pastures. He wants my cup to run over. He's already blessed me with every spiritual blessing. He's already have life more abundantly. Have it to the full till it overflows. He's already given that stuff to me on it. So why am I sitting up here pretending and talking like I'm talking to a genie? Like I got to kazam, I got to rub the genie. Why am I treating God like he's a genie? Yep, I knew some I was going to leave on that one. I knew some people going to leave on that one because I'm messing with their religion right now. They only know God as the guy upstairs. I'm telling you, the guy upstairs is the guy inside of me. Oh, my goodness. I know that's strong talk for some people right there. Elke, you tuck me that way. Elke, you tuck me that way. We got to stop acting like God is not personal. God is ours. He's ours. What's up, Jamie? He's ours. And we got to start believing and talking like it. Man, I'm breaking bread up in here. Thank you, Elke, for sending me down that road. I didn't mean to go there. Thank you, Elke, for sending me there because I think that brought power. We got to start thinking deployment. To deploy means to be sent on purpose. Like 40 million people unemployed right now. If 40 million people have been on deployment, they can't fire me. My job, I work a secular job. They can't fire me because I've been deployed. That deploy means I've been sent with a purpose. You can't fire what God has put on the inside of me. You can't fire what God has put on the inside of me. If my job got rid of me, I wouldn't. I'm just, you know what? I'm the motivational teacher to the masses. I got to break bread. If they said, Anthony, don't come back tomorrow, I wouldn't shed not one tear. I wouldn't shed. I wouldn't look back. I am not concerned because I am the motivational teacher to the masses. And whatever resource God chooses to use with me, that's on him. God is my ultimate source and everything else is a resource. I've been deployed. This is what I do. This is what I do. I impact people's lives for the better. I encourage people to fight beyond mediocrity. I help people wage war on mediocrity. I break bread with people daily. This is what I do. You can't fire me from doing that because this is who I am. And I think people, I'm gonna break bread right here. And I love messing with people. I'm gonna mess with people. Elke, you started me down this way. I'm sorry. Like most people say, well, you know, I'm the motivational teacher to the masses. Well, that's not who you are. You're not who your job is. Then I say you need to change your job. Then I say you need to change your job and think deployment. I have been deployed. I am the motivational teacher to the masses. On my 8 to 5 and on my I am a great husband. I have been deployed. I'm more than my job, or don't define me by my job. Define me. Define me because I'm flowing in my lane. For this cause have I been sent to the earth. I just broke bread. Define me. Oh, he's a great husband. You did the right thing. I am a great husband. Oh, he is the motivational teacher. Yep. He's a great father. Yep, you just defined. Hey, you can't separate any of those things from who I am. Like Anthony D. Williams, I'm a father, I'm a brother, I'm a cousin, I'm an uncle, I'm a son. Like you can't separate those. But people all the time say, well, I'm more than what I am at my well, you need to change you need to think about changing your job and enter into deployment. I've been deployed in every area that I just named. I have to, since I've been deployed, it's my job, it's my work to make sure that I improve myself so I can be better in every area. I have been deployed. I'm not trading my time for money. I am too valuable. I am too valuable to trade my time for cents. God has sent me here for a specific reason, for a specific purpose, to turn this world upside down. I would never discount who I am. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. We are chosen. Many are called, but few are chosen. You are beautiful soul that God has amazing purpose for, and it shows by the words in your action. Come on, Elkie, speak in the mic. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. We got to upgrade our conviction. We got to upgrade who we believe that we are. The life you want is on the other side of what you believe about yourself. It's on the other side about how you connect to source energy, how you connect with God. It's on the other side of you stepping outside of your comfort zone so God can do his thing. See, God doesn't have to work inside your comfort zone. Matter of fact, as long as you're doing it where you think you can, he doesn't need to interfere. Like, you got this. And that's why when I thought I had it, that's when I was rooted in self-preservation, fear, insecurity, poverty. All those different things were going on when I was trying. I made $100,000 and spent $100,000. Where does that happen? Why? Because everything that was on the inside of me was connecting me to what I was attracting to me. And then I found out about, man, come on, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get going somewhere. We can't stay stuck in where we are. We can't keep limited thinking when you have an unlimited source. We are our own limits. I know my sister Queen says that all the time. We have to think deployment versus employment. You cannot hire me. I am on assignment from the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. You cannot hire me. Although I work for a Fortune 100 company, but they didn't hire me. I have been deployed there. And as soon as my deployment is over, I will be moving on. And there's no hard feelings on their end. There's no hard feelings on my end, but it's just the fact that I've been deployed. I have been deployed. I don't work for money. I am improving my gifts so I can be better for this earth. Bye-bye, limited beliefs. Boy, say that again, Jamie. Mom said, get out of stuck. Come on, Mom. We got to get out of there. We got to get out of there. And us being stuck is here. It's here. It's here. We got to start moving beyond our own self-imposed limitations. Think deployment. And then number 3, which is most important, you define your value. I just broke bread. You define your value. In order for you to create a value I am statement, you have to understand your value. Or better yet, you have to understand your value to God, because sometimes we can miss our value to ourselves. But we have to understand our value, and like Elka said, and who I am through God who lives through me. When God is living through me, my power is unlimited. I become limited when I only live through my own senses. I only live through my own senses. Then when I only see these walls and I'm not considering the things that were not seen, I'm only considering the things that I've seen. I am living out of my own ability, and I can never outperform my own beliefs. If I believe that I don't deserve a wife that loves me, or if you believe you don't deserve a husband that loves you, your source energy can never attract one to you. If you think you should be in debt your whole life, and man, every time I try to get ahead and stuff, then your source energy will attract you to that. Although God has given you greatness, and greater is he on the inside of us than he is in the world. He's given us greatness already, but your source energy will always attract debt and lack. Why? Because that's what you project. And no matter how big God is and how awesome God is, he can never attract anything to you that you're not have gravitating you yourself. He cannot change your gravitational pull. Only you can change that by increasing your being. Boy, I just broke bread. I'm going to listen to this thing myself. I just broke bread. If you want to change your life, you have to increase your being. Don't ever let anybody define your value. Don't let anybody else's words define your value. Don't let anybody's job define your value. They tell you worth $13 an hour. I'm a son and a daughter of the Almighty King. And I listen to your boy. I might have to make this $13, $14 an hour right here, but I'm working on a plan to improve my life. I'm working on a plan to get farther down the work. Hey, what's up, Tashana? I'm working on a plan to change my life. Yep, I'm going to take these 13 and I'm going to take these $14 an hour wages. But understand, baby, I won't be here long. Why? Greater is on the inside of me. I will not trade my time for money. Boy, y'all better holler at your boy. I don't work a day of my life. Nope. And man, I go to my job smiling. I skip there because I love what I do. I don't work. I don't work. I don't have a job. I'm growing who God is calling me to be. Every day I do my 8 to 5. I am growing who God has called me to be. I am increasing my value. I am increasing the more I learn and increase my mindset, the more. That's why I say you got to have a strong growth plan, because if you're not increasing your mindset, you're limited on what you can attract. I just broke bread. If you don't have a strong growth mindset to get you from where you are today to where you want to be tomorrow, you can't attract anything different. Well, I've been in the same place for the last 5 years. I started my business. I started a restaurant. You know, I never can make over $80,000 a year. Or every time I get almost there, I get knocked back. Or every time I find a man I think love me, he decides not to love me. He walk away. Or all I can attract is a man that beats me. Or my kids are always doing the same thing. That's what your source energy are attracting that. I'm breaking bread right now. Your source energy is attracting those things, and you cannot change that pattern of behavior until you change your being. You have to increase your value. This is some awesome stuff right here. This is some good stuff right here. This is how you change your life. Yeah. Well, I can rah-rah you with the best of them. Trust me, I can rah-rah you with the best motivational speakers out there. Boy, I can get you going so fast for the next 20 minutes, you'll run into a wall. But what you going to do after that? Yeah. What you going to do after that? That's why I'm giving you nourishment to change you. Yeah, all this other stuff is a lot of motivation to change you on the outside. And in 48 hours, you right back in the same ditch you were that you were in earlier, as what Mama said earlier. You in the same ditch that you were in, stuck from 2 years ago. Why? Because you were motivated for 3 minutes. That's why I'm always amazed. Like, I've been doing this now for a couple of years, and the people that's on here, it turns over. Like the people you see today, I don't know. I hope you see them here in 3 years. I hope you do. But people like mere humans don't have the capacity to stay consistent enough doing any one thing long enough to see the results. I say mere humans. There's going to be a lot of us that are going to die like humans. Mere humans, when you will create a little lower than Elohim, mere humans do not have the staying power. And that's why I'm saying, no matter if you don't change from the inside out, you cannot sustain a thing long enough to attract it to yourself. And that's why I'm saying I got 3 people that I know I'm going to listen to. 3 people. And I'm challenging you. Maybe I'm not one of your 3 people. Maybe I'm not one of your 3 people. But I'm challenging you to find you 3 people that increases who you are, increases your being, and bring you value, and decide to tune in to those 3 people every time they get on. Whether it's on TV, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, whatever, commit yourself to the 3 people that helps you the most, that gives you, and maybe I am not one of those 3 people, but you need to be connected to understand that source energy. I'm telling you, I've had people, man, I was only supposed to be on here 20 minutes. I'm going 40. I had this one young lady that I remember very well. She was with us like 18 months, and she was going, and she's like, man, you inspired me to go back and go to nursing school. She got a nursing degree, got a nursing job, and she stopped listening. Why? All her energy or her being could attract was that nursing job. And once after she attracted that nursing job, she no longer tried to attract anything other than that. So the last 3 years, she's been in the same job. Why? Because she stopped increasing her being. And that's what I'm saying. When you find source energy that begins to attract what you want to see in your life, you got to stick with it. What's up, Juan? What's up, Charlotte? You got to start sticking with it. Stop being so wishy and washy. When you find something that increases your being, you got to be consistent with it. Whether it's reading your Bible, whether it's making meditation, whether it's praying, whether it's saying who you are, you got to be consistent with it. That's how you increase your value. But in order to do that, you got to be committed to it. It ain't this. Listen, man, this stuff don't work in 12 months. This stuff don't work in 6 months. This is a lifetime commitment. It's a lifetime. Now, once my source being, I attracted my perfect wife. Year 1. We going to year 12. I can't stop growing. I can't stop growing in my husbandship. I can't stop growing. I got to keep growing. Why? Because I promised her that I wanted to grant her heart's desire. That I'm gonna love her no matter what. And so I gotta keep growing to become better in loving my wife. I gotta keep growing to become a better motivational teacher to the masses. And see, the majority of the things that we do to attract those things is all in our walk and our growth with source energy. I attracted a great marriage. It didn't just happen. It required work on my behalf. I get promoted every 2 years on my secular job. Why? Because I attract that. That's source energy. I find people like Tashana. I find people like Charlotte. I find people like Juan or people like Lady Queen and Elkie. Why? Because I attract people that like I am. I attract people that want more. If somebody feel like they broke, busted, disgusted, and they can't change it, I'm not the person to watch. I am not the person to tune into, because you cannot be broke, busted, disgusted, and watching me and believe that's your lot in life. Nope, you cannot believe that. You cannot believe that. We have the power to change, to frame the world around us, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, I done went on so long, but this is awesome information. Don't ever let people define your value. You have to know your why. Commitment and consistency. Source energy. All of those, man, I'm telling y'all, man. God, I wish I could cut my head open. I wish I could cut my head open and just put it in your hands, because you could absolutely live the life of your dreams. You can absolutely live the life of your dreams. Your dreams are not some far off thing that you believe that, oh, I'll get there when I get to the by and by. Oh, I figured out when I figured. No, you can live the life of your dreams. But you got to connect yourself to God and source energy. And the only way to do that is to create the power of I am. Understanding your source. Think deployment instead of employment. And you define your value in him, in Christ, in God. Not through what you've been through in your past. Ladies and gentlemen, man, I really want to thank you all for sitting in on this one. I know some people got on late. Hashtag replay. This one was one for the ages. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, there's something going on in the atmosphere. I'm closing my notes so y'all know there's something going on in the atmosphere right now, that in this coronavirus / injustice period of our world, that the world needs people of value. Like God is looking to raise up a brand new nation of leaders. Look, I feel it being attracted. God is raising up people that right now in this season who's comfortable in their own skin, who he can work through to show the world that in the midst of a doggone pandemic, my people can still prosper. In the midst of doggone civil unrest, that my people still have a word of hope on their lips about tomorrow's future. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, there's something in this atmosphere, man, like these motivational Mondays and these and midday motivation and Thursday night bridging the nation, like the information that's coming forth, man, like this is stuff that's being pulled. Like it's a difference from when I put something on paper and then I deliver what's on paper. But this stuff is being pulled because I believe that this is where God is in this moment. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard what's laid up for the eyes looking at me right now. You need to make that confession with yourself. You got to make that confession with yourself. I am worthy of every good thing. I lack no good thing in my life. I am the head and not the tail. And all that's not because me and this body but when God get to working through me, I ain't got no self-confidence issue. I attract what I am. Tell them I am sent me. Who said you ought to? Who says you should go? I am sent me. Who said you could be out of debt? I am sent. Who said you deserve a great? I am sent me. We got to start living out of the great I am. I am. What is I? This is God now. This is not Anthony. This is God. Anthony, you sit down and be quiet, God. All right, you speak. I tell him I am sent you, and I am is more sufficient than enough to answer whatever need you may have. Moses, throw that staff down. Moses, pick it back up. Serpent, pick it back up. Slap the water with it, Moses. What do you have in your hands right now that I am has already given that? I am, yeah, you're right. It's that live right now. You're right. I am. Come on, man. Holler at your boy. I am. Somebody holler at your boy. I am. I am. What do you have in your hands? I dare you to smack the water with it. Yeah. I don't care if you bake cookies. I dare you right now to take some flour and throw it in a pan and put it in the oven, however y'all make cookies, and pull it out and go serve your gift. And you say, I am, sent me here. I dare you. I don't, whatever it is, you may have a daycare or you got an invention you've been working on. I dare you right now to serve your gift and say, I am. Man, I feel it with everything on the inside of me. I am sent me. What is I am? I am your mortgage. I am your buckler and your shield. I am the only reason you live. I am sent me. I'm your night and morning. I am sent me. I'm the way, the truth, that I am sent me. Come on, man. I'm gonna run about this room. You got to get that I am on the inside of you. I am sent me. I'm not walking in on my own. I know you see this big black body, but you better believe that I am is living on the inside. I go in the interview. When I go in the interview, I go in and my confession right before I walk in the door is I am speak through me. I am speaks through me. And when I speak with one of confidence because I am lives on the inside of me. Yeah, well, motivation teacher to the mass, right now in this down economy right now where everything going bad, I just don't think this is my time. That's because you don't know I am. You don't know I am. This is when I am works. I am works in the midst of tragedy. I am works in the midst of a messed up economy. I am works in the midst of government going all different ways. This is when I am does its greatest work. Martin Luther King said, I have a dream that little black boys and little black girls going to be playing together when they couldn't even drink out the same water fountain. They couldn't even ride the same. They weren't even going to the same schools. And he had a dream. Why? Because I am sinning. Y'all better holler at your boy. And you got to see yourself doing what I am sent you to do. I am sent me. I'm not worried about going to a bank getting a loan. If the bank won't give me no loan, I am got 1,000,005 different ways to find ways to attract what I need to get what he put on the inside of me. If I have to go in the water and pick up a fish and take the corns out of the mouth of a fish, I am will provide for me. I ain't worried about my lights being turned off. I am will light my house if I need him to. I'm breaking bread right now. I ain't worried about, well, they said that mortgage is next to crash. I am, except me. I ain't worried about no mortgages crashing. I ain't worried about no jobs laying off because I am sent me. I ain't worried about no coronavirus. Now I wear my mask and do all the stuff. But even if I don't catch it, I am sent me. And then if I do catch it, I am is sufficient enough to heal me. I am sent me. I ain't worried about external circumstances because I know I am lives on the inside of me. And I am is greater. See, that word corona means crown. I heard that the other day. Corona means crown. I am is the only crown that I wear. Boy, I'm breaking bread up in here. Death and lack, I am sent me. You can't come near me. Boy, there are fences around me that stuff can't get to because I am just sent me. I got to get off this thing, ladies and gentlemen. I just broke bread. You got to live out of I am. You got to live out of I am. Boy, I broke bread. I'm finna go listen to this right now myself. Woo! I just broke some doggone bread. I see you on. Can we talk, man? I would love to talk. Inbox me, man. Inbox me. Inbox me. Hit me up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the season. This is the season. Stop looking for tomorrow. This is the season. I wish more people understood this. Okay, I wish more people were on here to be able to get this to understand it. And that's what I'm trying to tell people, man. Like, My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. They're not destroyed for lack of power. They're not destroyed for lack of a gift. They're not destroyed for lack of not knowing what the gift is. They're destroyed for lack of knowledge. They're not destroyed for lack of resources. It's lack of knowledge. And I wish, like you, that most people get it. But you know what? Most people are not consistent enough to be able to see it through. And that's why I am here. Warren gave me a subject. I'm going to hit it up then, Warren. We're going to talk about it, man. Warren, inbox me, man. I would love to connect with you. I would love to connect with you, man. You got to, your spirit is attracting me. I would love to connect with you. I'm going to go check it out, Shamika. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all hanging in here with your boy. And to the ones that have the commitment and the staying power to see this through, to yours, Bees the King. Your life on earth is going to be more than what you ever thought it could be. I'm telling you, without a shadow of a doubt. Hang in there with your boy. I'm telling you, you're going to be doing things you thought you could never do. Hang in there with your boy. And ladies and gentlemen, Charlotte, I appreciate that. You done broke some bread, boy. I gave y'all croissants. I gave y'all sourdough. I gave y'all hot dog buns. I gave y'all honey wheat. I gave y'all Hawaiian rolls today. There was some good stuff, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all hanging in here with me. Please subscribe to my YouTube page, Williams Inspires. Please go subscribe to my Lady Queen's YouTube page at ShamikaWillis.com, I think it is. Please post it. Please go subscribe to her YouTube page as well, as she is breaking bread also. Thank y'all. And until next time, Motivational Monday, I will see y'all again. Thank you, Mom, for chiming in here. I call Shamika Mom my mom, too. Thank you for chiming in here. All right. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon. Y'all been amazing. Y'all have a wonderful day.